It looks like you've had a meeting request from one of our departments. As the boss, departments will often reach out to you for advice on how to handle the various ongoings of your team. These events can range from everything from organising charity events to dealing with driver matters. How you decide to handle these will have an impact not only on our resources, but how the press perceives us. The personnel department has asked us to deal with this. We have a couple of options here. Take your time. What you decide to do will have consequences. Thanks for dealing with that. The department appreciates it. I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed quality control. We'll need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
Welcome once again to the Autodromo Internazionale Enzo e Dino Ferrari. The clue's in the name. This is very much Ferrari home turf, and the locals will be out in force today to support their team in what we hope will be a magnificent spectacle of motorsport. On then to the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. A lap of Imola. Anti-clockwise, of course, unlike most of the Formula One circuits, will take our drivers around 3.1 miles of track. 19 turns, 9 right-handers and 10 left. Drivers will need to be precise at the hairpin at turn 7, given the subsequent uphill section. Without a good exit from that corner, they'll lose a lot of time on that stretch. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
There are 3 main things to worry about there, Crofty. Positioning, awareness and discipline. First, you have to put your car in a bit of space and make sure you have room to react to what the others are doing. Then you have to watch your mirrors and listen to the sounds around you to get a sense of where everyone is. And finally, just don't get too greedy. Just because a gap exists doesn't always mean you should go for it.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he starts from pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Bottas, Carlos Sainz and Leclerc, Norris, Ricciardo, the Tiger and Pierre Gasly, Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Yuki Tsunoda and Ocon, Vettel, Aitken, George Russell and Kimi Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Latifi, Mazepin and Mick Schumacher. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish. The rear wing, you've taken some slight damage. Damage to the rear wing, you have damage to your rear wing. No need to worry about tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. teammate by 1.7 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 21st. The time last lap was a 1 minute 35.3. Maneuver. You made it look easy. You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap. Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. Drivers we're racing are Vettel and Russell. Yellow flag. Green flag. Condition is still looking good. Complete, go now. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. P11, we're currently P11. Alonso ahead. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Tsunoda is behind you. The gap behind us is 3.0 seconds. They're on fresh hards. Our gap to first place is 27.3 seconds. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. 5 laps till the end. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. Final lap of the race, we're leading our teammate by 16.6 seconds. Race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
So Mercedes have won it, and what a great race it was. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today. Despite the best efforts of our championship leader, that lead has taken a bit of a knock today. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to say Sebastian Vettel certainly caught my eye during today's race. Incredible driving.
Let's move on to the constructors. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy. You're breaking all expectations. What's your secret? It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it? You scraped the walls a few times. Were you struggling for grip? Appreciate your time.